Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dark Side of Astrology. This is Oneyda, and this is Coral. I'm sorry, I'm Oneyda, and this is Coral. And today is January 7th, 2021, and it's already afternoon over here. And I am doing this live just a little later for many different reasons. However, I'm still processing yesterday's grand entrance of Mars and Taurus. Wow. I mean, the United States leaves, nothing to the imagination anymore. So it's a great time to be American at this time. It's a great time to be a human at this time. Wow, with yesterday. It's amazing all the stuff that is all over the internet. I don't have a TV right now. So, and I'm really in no rush to getting one. Don't really like TV. And being how we are in this age of Aquarius, and there's really no need to have a TV. Like, I have my laptop, my daughter has her netbook. There's a tablet and an iPad in this house, and we both each have our phone, and yesterday I have to talk about this because yesterday's events were first of all, it was very interesting, to read, see, and hear how it was unfolding, and then to watch the aftermath afterwards of everybody's perspective, because everyone had a perspective yesterday, everyone's opinion, and watching the social media world, just go crazy. And I definitely want to talk about, my fellow astrologers, in this world, and how amazing, astrology really is, and how it really triggers people. Because holy shit, the way the world is awakening has to be the most I don't know, like I don't know if we've ever seen anything like this before, because I make it a point to talk a lot about the age of Pisces and how we are in the age of Aquarius, and before the age of Pisces, we were in the age of Aries, you know what I'm saying? And we you could tell, there's evidence of the ages that we were in, and before that it was the age of Taurus, and yesterday, you know, I mean, for Mars to leave its home, where it loves to war. And I'm talking about how the Martian energy really doesn't like being in Earth energy in like a slow environment. And that, yesterday, we were all going to feel irritation, and there was, you know, big probabilities that people's tempers were going to flare. And we saw that yesterday. People are tired. And, I'm not here to talk about whether or not, things were incited yesterday or not. But, people, what was proven yesterday was the level of stubbornness with people, the level of ignorance with people, and the level of how people really do trust in leaders, and it's very dangerous what transpired yesterday. I mean, 4 lives were lost yesterday, um, and everybody was in an uproar yesterday because, everybody saw the injustice of what the United States of America is, and it's sad, but I want to stick to the astrology because yesterday, I was up until very late. I haven't been able to sleep a regular night's sleep in, Christmas time, Christmas Eve. That's when it all started for me. Like I just haven't been able to sleep, but I was on YouTube and Twitter until about 3:30 in the morning, just reading, listening to people's opinions and perspectives. So that's all it really is. The facts are the facts. things did transpire yesterday. And the world got to see that. It wasn't like, this was something that we, heard about, read about. You see, that's the great thing about being in this age of Aquarius. You get to see it all. Big Brother's watching. It's amazing. It really is. And today, one of the things that I made sure to do before I came on here while I was having my coffee and everything was, I wanted to see what they're planning on doing and if they're planning on looking for these people. And at this point, there's no excuse. They have to look for these people. We have Big Brother, we enacted a law that allows everyone to spy on people. You know what I'm saying? For, national security because of the whole 9/11 shit. And everybody's talking about how yesterday was an act of terrorism and that it was all incited by our president of these United States. So I know that if things don't go down this week, today, tomorrow, this whole weekend, by next week, it's going to get a lot worse. And I've been telling people, 2021, it's nothing. There is no going back. There's no normal. Everyone was like, oh, I'm so happy everybody got to see, the injustice of this world, what our president is about. Please. There's no right. There's no one-sidedness here. What we got to see yesterday was the level of ignorance in people. And the fact that others were gloating about how we get to see the injustice in our country and, and how, what kind of leader we have in office. What are you gloating about? That people are ignorant? That people really do entrust in their leaders? We have a system that fucking sucks. We're working as if we're still in the 1800s with the way our fucking voting system works. There's such thing as sore losers. Yeah, our president's being a child about it. It's a fucking Gemini. What happens to a child when they don't get their way? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, like how I said with this video, like, I want to talk about the astrology of what happened yesterday and how it all plays out. Because yesterday, Twitter was popping. All the astrologers were like, told you, look at this, because this happened and it was at this degree and all this shit. And I'm not here to talk about degrees. I'm not here to use astrological terms because I know that, 90% of the people don't understand it. 100% of the people, when they look to astrology, they're looking to read about their horoscope. And, the majority only know that, this is their sign. This is, where they're, this is the zodiac sign that, represents them. And they read this, that. They don't know that they have to go read their ascending, which is your rising. They don't know that they have to go read the moon sign, which is what rules your emotions. They don't know to go read Venus, which rules love. They don't know to go read Mars, which rules fucking action and anger and sex. Like, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just know, like, well, I'm a Leo, so I'm going to read my Leo horoscope today. And that's it, So I am doing my best to keep this channel and these videos, very layman's terms where anybody could tune in and understand what's going on for today. And yesterday while I was, laying in bed, all up on Twitter and everything, it amazed me the level of how there is still so much cynicism and spectrumism when it comes to astrology. And the astrologies, they're in their, they're in their glory because they're like, look, astrology is real. Look what happened today. And there was some dude wearing horns. How much more real can that be? He was fucking wearing horns on the day that Mars moves from Aries, the ram, to Taurus, the bull. Like, how much more real can astrology be? Astrology was a part of knowledge back in the day. And if one thing is going to come to the light, it's astrology. Definitely. I am not mad about the fact that so many people are aware of it now, that so many people are into astrology. I love the fact that they are. I love the fact that people are trying to understand themselves. And they're trying to understand the world over, how we are as a collective. Welcome to the age of Aquarius, baby. This is the age of Aquarius. If these people don't get arrested by the time this weekend is over, prepare, people. You better prepare. It's gonna get worse. You think this man's gonna go quietly? I mean, the memes have been, hilarious these past couple of months and weeks and all that stuff. I mean, we all thought, perhaps we're gonna have to get our president evicted. It's funny because there's all this eviction protection right now in the month of January because of the damn pandemic that we're in. Because we're dealing with the virus. And there's still people, which was proven yesterday, that don't fucking believe in this damn virus. Ignorance, stubbornness. That is what happened yesterday. I'm not going to sit here and side with this person and side with that person. I don't give a fuck. All these fucking leaders are old. They all fucking suck. What the fuck, man? Yesterday, I mean, at least yesterday, besides making this damn fucking history that we made in the damn United States, there was two other things that occurred. We had our first Black senator in Georgia be elected. Amazing. Amazing. Then we had our first millennial. Finally, someone who's young. Wow. And he's Jewish. Wow. Yes. Wow. History was made yesterday. Oh my God. I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, I had to get on the phone with her because she follows very attentively everything that happens. She absolutely hates her president. I was saying to her, I was like, dude, it's time. It's time to get rid of these fucking old people. If you really think things are going to get better, we're going to go through some changes with our new president-elect. The changes that are going to happen is we're going to see America fall apart. That's what we're seeing. This was predicted a long time ago by many astrologers, many prophets. There's still people. I still have people on my follow, my Facebook quote unquote friends, right? Oh my God, I've been doing a cleanup with that. Like these people, and they still believe in Trump. Even after what happened yesterday. Ignorance, stubbornness, people. This is what happens when you get stuck in an idea, in a thought, and you want it to come to be. And that is exactly what Trump is doing. He is proving how you get stuck on something and you will go to any extreme. And I was talking about that just a couple of lives ago. We got to be careful that, we don't try to enforce our opinion, our thought process. The bull, like I was saying with the matador, I'm saying, like yesterday, really, that's what happened. Trump was literally the matador. And they all bum rush the fucking Capitol. I can't right now. The level of ease that these people got in, everybody's like, oh, the police weren't prepared. Are you fucking stupid? The level of ignorance from every single person. You cannot stand there or sit there and tell me that these police officers weren't prepared. Why are these fucking police officers taking selfie with these fucking ignorant motherfuckers? Why? And then what's sad is that these people really are ignorant. They stubbornly believe everything that's being told to them. Dude, I'm a huge fan of conspiracy theories. I love them. And I love them. But fuck, dude. Yesterday, it was just like, let's run with this. And they did. They literally did. Like I was saying, I'm in Twitter and I'm reading this stuff, and there was still people being like, are you really going to throw astrology into this? Don't start with that bullshit. How are the stars predicting this? Are you that ignorant too? You that stubborn? You really think that what happened yesterday had nothing to do with the cosmos? You really think that what happened yesterday has nothing to do with the revolution that we're all going to experience right now? We've been saying it, all the astrologers. Age of Aquarius is a time of revolution. It's time for freedom and liberation. And that is exactly what's going to happen in 2021. It's happening now. Today is the 7th, people. This happened yesterday. I mean, the memes were great yesterday. But I think my favorite one, and I saw it, like it circulated yesterday a lot, was, Europeans waking up early, and here's America. Fucking European coming in with like breakfast and everything, and these American people are just like fighting on the ground. It's America. That's the way the world views us. My girlfriend was like, I'm done. She's like, my dual citizenship. She's like, I'm going to Italy. I'm like, go where? What do you mean you need to go to another country? It's the same shit. And different rulership. Same thing, people. Can't escape reality, man. This is reality. I was just saying this yesterday, man. This is reality. It's only going to get worse. I'm not here to sell you, rainbows and unicorns, even though yesterday we had unicorn to expect miracles. Yeah, and we should expect miracles because this is the miracle. Yesterday was a miraculous day, people. Everybody got to see the level of what humans are like, how ignorant they are, how we blindly trust those that are supposed to be leading us with blind faith. That is still the age of Pisces holding on. We're in this age of Aquarius. And we need to prove that we're in this age of Aquarius. Because if these people don't get arrested, holy shit, the shit that's going to transpire. I'm worried about January 20th, the day that Biden gets inaugurated. I mean, like, I'm at this point, I was saying to my girlfriend, I will not ever be sending my daughter to any school. There's no way. She brought it up and she was like, they got to see what it's like to be a child in a school with someone running amok with a fucking gun. And then I asked her, and I'm asking and I'm posing this question to people. How is it that these people were wearing bulletproof vests and they were armed? And they got into they got into that building, into that Senate building. They got in that easily. They broke windows. There was some idiot cops taking selfies with them. What the fuck is wrong with people? How did they get in there that quickly? It makes no sense. This is where the conspiracy comes in. This is where the age of Aquarius comes in. Who was in there opening up the doors for them? They weren't prepared? Are you kidding me right now? Of course they were prepared. They opened up the gates. They let them in. Come on. Wake up, people. We have got to wake up. This is just the beginning. 2020 ushered in the finale of the decade. I mean, I had to yesterday. I shared 2 memes yesterday, and I don't think anyone even thought the first one was funny. I'm sure I offended a lot of people. There's this great astrologer. He makes some great memes. I didn't know it was a man. I have this issue too, where I think a lot of people that are into astrology are women, because that's who you hear the most, and women use it for like a lot of the wrong reasons, like to see if they're compatible with someone. But yesterday, I got to see that the person who this page that I follow is it's a man's page, and he made 2 memes, and he was the first. He beat me to it, man. I was like, damn, dude. I was really like, but he found that dude with the horns, and he talked about the Mars in Taurus, and it was like, wow, a lot of people got offended. They unfollowed him. Why? Why are you getting offended? This is what's wrong with the world. And then what? The only opinions that matter are those that incite violence, that incite ignorance, that incite stubbornness. That's the only opinions that matter. That's the only perspective that's valid. What the fuck, man? This is the land of the free. We're able to express our fucking thoughts and our opinions. Why are you unfollowing this person? He beat everyone to it. He was like, yo, this is what Mars and Taurus is like. I find this great meme, and it's the dude with the horns again, and then it's I don't know what it said, and then at the bottom it's this dude like coming into, when we used to be able to go to the movie theaters, because I wouldn't go to the movie theater now, and you're like getting into your seat real quick, and he's holding 2 popcorns and a soda, and he's like, oh my god, season 2021 just started and I'm missing it. It's really what's happening. And I captioned that on my astrology page, when Mars enters Taurus. It's true, man. We got to be prepared, people. I said it yesterday. These next 3 months, they're going to be life-changing. People are going to be irritated. People are mad. People are taking action. Got to prepare. It's not going to get any easier. It's not going to get, I don't know. There's going to be no rainbows and unicorns. We're all going to see that. We all got to stop thinking that these leaders care about us, because they fucking don't. They really don't. Should be interesting to see what this millennial is going to do in the Senate. He's young. He's really young. He's what is he, 33 years old? I mean, so many people yesterday were saying too, that a lot of people have to leave, because of what happened yesterday. These people, they don't understand what democracy is and what it means, and all this stuff. And what we're going to see in these next coming of years is the fall of the type of governments that we have in place. People are tired. People are sick of it. This age of Aquarius is about liberation, about being free. It's about changing our minds and seeing the overall picture. And that's what I was trying to tell my friend yesterday. I'm like, everyone's too focused on placing blame, but no one's really looking at the overall picture. This is sad times. It's real sad times. And if we're not seeing the overall picture, it's going to get really bad. We need to be a lot more aware and mindful, and that's last night, when I was on Twitter and on YouTube watching everything, listening to the aftermath of all this stuff and, everybody's opinions and perspective, it came to me. I was like, you know what? Astrology we can use for mindfulness. I talk about everyone being more aware and being more mindful, and I use the word over and over again. I watch my videos. I'm a Sagittarius sun, man. Capricorn ascendant, Capricorn moon. I like watching myself. I like to see to make sure that I ain't making no mistakes. So I realized yesterday I say a lot, be mindful and be aware, because it's the only way to be. Everyone would tell you, oh, love and light, love and light. People, just be aware, man. Be mindful, man. Be conscious. And that is what this channel is going to be about. Me helping people to be more aware, more mindful, and more conscious. Once in a while, I will talk about the twin soul journey, because it's a part of spirituality, and I will teach people about it. But it's not something that I'm going to be, really focused on. Like this channel, if you go back and you watch my videos, my channel is a mix of tarot, a mix of astrology, and I have a few videos on twin soul. But I don't particularly focus on feeding people bullshit. I just don't. This channel is called the Dark Side of Astrology, and this is what happens when darkness, gets out of hand. There is a balance in this world. If you guys ever watch Star Wars, you'll learn that there's balance. There's the Force, and the Force, it could get split into two with good and bad. And right now, if we're going to break it down like that, it's, the world is awakening to the bad. We're starting to really see it for what it really is. The light is being shed. And I've been saying that, with my videos, like things that were long hidden are not coming into the light, because these things have to be fixed. Again, Aquarius is a fixed sign, and it's here, and it's, it's meant to fix things and fix people and situations. And that is what's happening with this age of Aquarius. We're going to start fixing things, and, and things that have been long outdated, you know, that no longer serve in this day and age that we're in, you know, like, and what we have to start with is getting rid of these damn old people that are so out of touch, so out of reach with everything that has to do with humanity. They have got to go, you know, and we got to start learning to trust the younger generation and really hope that they really are going to be the ones, you know, to really bring in this ideal world that everyone's so much envisioned throughout the years, where everyone lives side by side in harmony, you know, in compassion and in love and peace. You know, we can bring heaven to earth, you know, because that was the thing with, you know, age of Pisces. We were fed this fucking line that, you know, you had to leave here and that you would only find heaven once you left. No. The only thing that you should be always looking forward to is living. You shouldn't be looking forward to dying at all. This is heaven. This is hell. We're in it. You should always look forward to waking up in the morning and being grateful and understanding, you know, the world that you live in. Be mindful, be aware. So, I really just wanted to talk about the astrology and just seeing how it all unfolded yesterday, and still seeing, you know, it's really like, I really just wanted more so to say the level of stubbornness and ignorance that the whole of humanity is in. You know, yesterday was embarrassing to the United States of America. The whole world got to see, you know, the bullshit that is allowed. Because what happened yesterday was allowed. It wasn't that people were not prepared. It was allowed. Get real. Wake up. So today, the planetary positions, our sun is still in Capricorn. We're still in Capricorn season. Our moon is shifting from Libra into Scorpio. So get ready, people, because once that moves in Scorpio, and we all know the dark sides of Scorpio: vengeance, retaliation. Mercury's in Cap. That's going to switch out tomorrow. Tomorrow we have real big movements. Not only our moon, not only is our moon moving from Libra into Scorpio, but tomorrow we also have Venus entering Capricorn and Mercury entering Aquarius tomorrow. Man. Oh my God. I was saying to my girlfriend yesterday, but where are we gonna go? You know, like I think I want to go to Italy. I love Italian food. Like, can we go like really far up in the mountain and go off grid? Shit. I mean, yesterday kind of really made me like realize that I just kind of just want to stick to making my videos on YouTube, and that's it, and just have people, you know, be in touch with me through YouTube and through you know, email, you know, and kind of like just really just go into not into hiding, but meditativeness bubble, and just kind of focus on the things that I have to, like, you know, do at home. Because that's what I was trying to tell everybody yesterday. Like, focus on your home. People, make your home more comfortable. Whoa. Wow. Yesterday, the second home to the United States got vandalized, man. There was this motherfucker with a big ass smile walking out with the damn podium. Wow. Talk about that Taurus energy, man. Like, I'm taking this. What about that other fucking jackass sitting in Nancy Pelosi's chair and taking her mail? What the fuck you doing, dude? Again, if we don't arrest these people, oh man. Like I was saying, the sun's in Capricorn. You just take my phone off the charger. The sun's in Capricorn. We're still in Capricorn season. The moon is moving from Libra into Scorpio. Mercury is moving from Capricorn into Aquarius. Venus is moving from Sagittarius into Capricorn. Mars is in Taurus. And we know that. And yesterday, Jupiter and Saturn are both in Aquarius. Uranus is still retrograding in Taurus. Spoke about that yesterday. That's that liberation. Getting rid of that fucking old. Neptune's in Pisces. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to when that fucking planet goes retrograde. Pluto's still in Capricorn. The true nodes in Gemini. That's that childish bullshit, man. Lilith is in Taurus. Told you guys about those dark emotions. Came out yesterday. And Lilith is in Taurus. And Chiron is still in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. And yesterday we got to see what happens when someone's ego gets wounded and they don't know how to lose in a peaceful manner. Man. I mean, I don't know, people. But we need to get ready. We need to, be very mindful and aware that this is the reality that we're in. And this is just the beginning of 2021. And today's only the 7th, and this month, there's so much movement. It's every other day, like there's so much happening because it's ushering in February. When in February, we're going to have a 7 stellium in Aquarius. 7 planets will be in Aquarius next month. And March, 5 stellium in Pisces. April, 5 stellium in Aries. Just the beginning, people. So I'm going to stick to using the Animal Kin Oracle deck. Let's see what animal wants to talk to us today. Let's see what message there is. And I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that I am getting that the channel is getting new subscribers. This is great. There will be other videos being posted, like how I said, tomorrow we have 2 shifts happening. Venus and Mercury both moving. So there will be 2 more videos being posted. Because I think I'm just going to post them both today. I might just leave one for tomorrow. So there's, 2 videos on each day being posted. Do visit the website, darksideofastrology.com, and, you can go ahead and read January's astrological forecast. You can use the code YouTube to receive 50% off any service on the site. The site is, it's being changed around and everything. My services will be changed, for it to just be more the times, I guess. But, do visit the site and read the article there. Let's see what animal wants to speak to us today. Let's cut this in 3. Yeah, we'll go with the right. Papaya. So let's see. Woodpecker opportunity. Very interesting. So the woodpecker is talking to us today about opportunities. So today is definitely going to be one of those days where there's opportunity, and today is that day. Today our government has the opportunity to exercise their 25th Amendment, where we revoke the president and give the vice president, becomes the enacting president, which doesn't seem like a bad idea, just because the country, it's facing a huge risk by keeping this by keeping this man in office. There's a huge risk with keeping him there, until President elect Biden, gets inaugurated on the 20th. And if we're trying to avoid catastrophe and keep things in order, it'd probably be the best thing to do, and and just put the vice president there, for these remainder 2 weeks. I mean, because, the president called out his own vice president on Twitter. I thought it was funny that they blocked him for 12 hours. Like, they couldn't really block him for 24 hours. Like, they were trying to do that. But, we got to remember too that Trump has been very adamant about social media and stuff like that, and and being able to exercise his right of free speech on social media. And I know the man gets pissed when anything of his gets censored, or it's being fact checked. I've never seen such a thing before ever in my life. Like, where like everything's being fact checked. But we live in a world where we don't know what is fact and what's not. You know what I'm saying? And conspiracy theory really has gotten, it's gone to a whole new level. But I thought it was interesting that Twitter blocked him for 12 hours. I went this morning to check on his account because I follow him. I was even following Obama before that. But I went on his account and he had 2 tweets that were removed. And I thought that was interesting. I was like, damn it, I wonder what those 2 tweets were. I wanted to see it. It is what it is. We're not meant to see it. So with the woodpecker, what I like is that it's yellow. So that's a lot of solar plexus. So today, today could be another day of great fear being what leads the day, but it could also be a great day of empowerment. Like we have, there's a choice here. This is the opportunity. The woodpecker is bringing the opportunity. And what does the woodpecker do? You hear it, like, it goes, it pecks, at the tree, at wood, or what, that's what it does. So definitely, and the other thing too with the woodpecker, I don't know if it's here, and it's a 39, 12. So that adds up to 12, and it adds up to 3. I don't think it really talks about yeah. It doesn't really talk about laughing. Woodpeckers are also about, laughter. So like today would be a really good day to have a lot of good laughs, to really bring up that vibration. I am going to read the last paragraph of the message of the woodpecker. And it says here, the woodpecker invites you to knock on the door of opportunity and see where it leads, and to focus less on one particular outcome. Instead, be open to many different versions of this picture that provides you with the feelings you seek. The woodpecker reminds you to never give up and always keep your options open and fluid. And the woodpecker is from the fire element in this deck. So like how, again, Mars, which is, a fire planet, moved into Taurus yesterday. And woodpeckers, they're actually very representative of Earth, but today is definitely that day of opportunity of like, we could really, just like get out of whatever chaos was, incited yesterday, and move into this opportunity of bringing order again, and not being in this, situation of we don't know what's going to happen next. Like, we don't know what's going to happen today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure everything, was kind of like, all right, like everyone's on edge today because like no one knows, what can happen, what can transpire. And from now until the 20th, when we're transitioning over, things can get out of control. That opportunity is there, but there's also the opportunity to have order, to really give everyone a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Because the saying is, chaos is what brings order. So yesterday's chaos was the opportunity to bring in the order that this country so desperately needs, and the woodpecker is reminding us of that. It knocked on the door, and yesterday nobody knocked on no fucking door yesterday. Everybody just went in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the opportunity presented itself and they went ahead, like they just went into this fucking chaos. The door was open for them. And now this opportunity that we have is to really bring in this order, and this peace, and to, try to take the reins of control, right, over the situation that happened. But we all know control is illusion. You know, and yesterday we saw how there is no control here. Control is also an option as much as an illusion. Because yesterday, the biggest thing that everybody kept talking about is, why aren't those police shooting these people? Why aren't they, you know, being tear gassed? Why aren't they using the rubber bullets? What's going on? How did these people get into the Capitol? How did they get in there? But everybody wants to say they weren't prepared. Come on. No, people. Again, the opportunity lies here to make things right, to fix what went wrong yesterday, and to really fix things when it comes to our, you know, men in blue, or women in blue, I should say, our people in blue. We did not look good yesterday, people, at all. And if things don't get fixed today, in these next coming of days, those people that pose that same question, how did they get in there that easily? Why didn't the police stop them? Those same people are going to get up. They're going to do something about it. Please be mindful today. Be aware. Always be mindful and aware. Astrology is about that. Astrology is a tool to help you better yourself, to help you navigate in this thing that we call life. And today we're being presented with the opportunity to do just that, to be mindful and to navigate this next coming of weeks, next coming this whole year, this whole decade, to be a more mindful collective, to break away from the bullshit that no longer serves. Thank you everyone for tuning in, for subscribing, watching my videos, and I will definitely be back tomorrow with whatever with whatever happens today. I'll be back tomorrow. So hopefully nothing crazy happens today, and we really do take the opportunity to practice mindfulness today. Thank you, everybody. Namaste.